If I get one murder in my life, am I using a blade? I don't know.
Now we're doing it Street Fighter style.
You're just gonna punch them repeatedly?
You know, I'm going in.
That sounds awful, actually. Hey guys, and welcome to GT Not Live, where today we're gonna play a game that I guarantee Ollie will love 13 years from now.
13 years from now?
I mean, he'd love it now if I allowed him to see this game, but he's not allowed to see this game.
I understand that. I think even the concept of this game would really make Ollie very happy.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know or are just tuning in for the first time or have missed certain streams, first off, like, what is wrong with you? Why would you do that? But secondly, let me give you a bit of Matt Pat personal lore, and by that I mean Ollie personal lore. So Ollie, my 6-year-old, loves many things. He's a loving child who relishes in joy and dancing and song and robots and things. But there is one thing that Ollie hates. One thing that he absolutely despises. If you were to say, what, Ollie, who is your arch nemesis? Like, what is your anti-hero? Like, what is the thing that you want to take down the most in the world? Princesses.
Cannot stand them. Cannot stand them.
Ash can attest to this.
Yeah, there was one time I was watching the Mario movie with the Patricks, including Ollie, and when Princess Peach, whenever she was on screen, Ollie would hide. He would go behind whatever seating apparatus we were on and hide behind it so we wouldn't have to look at the princess. Yeah. It was almost mind-boggling. I couldn't believe it was happening.
Yeah, I cannot explain it. I don't know why. There was a moment where he liked princesses, and then something happened, and now they are dead to him. And if they're not dead to him, he wants them dead to him.
It's very strong.
Yes, viscerally strong. If he were to combine his love of mech suits and his hatred of princess, he would just stomp on all the princesses with the mech suits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very passionate.
Yeah.
Very ambitious. You know?
Yeah.
I would so be interested to hear where this came from, but it seems like it's a mystery.
It is a mystery. Children are a mystery that reveals itself to you not at all. And so you're like, I don't know where I got that one, but cool, man. It's not even like we've done a theory about like Princess Peach's, well, okay, we've done theories about Princess Peach being, that's neither here nor there. That was before his time. That's old school game theory, okay?
Right.
So I don't know where he's getting it. But anyway, long story short, absolute distrust, absolute hatred, absolute disgust over all things princess and princess related, which is why today I think he would just like the concept, or at least what I assume the concept of Slay the Princesses, where we are tasked with slaying a princess.
We're slaying the princess, but I think we're also like...
Slaying the princess?
Yeah, I think we're kind of slaying the princess.
Well, today's episode will be Slay, while we slay the princess.
Exactly.
Slay. I do feel like I'm slaying today in my Lumen Official merchandise.
Your Lumen Official merchandise?
I am wearing my Lumen Official merchandise.
Oh, how slay of you.
The peak slay. Not only my clap and a half shirt, but also my cool legacy jacket, Matt Pat signature.
I think that's a great color combination too. The blues work really well together. That nice magenta pop out there.
Thank you.
Excellent.
You call it magenta, but I like to consider that Urple.
Oh, yeah. Urple's a family.
Urple's a state of being.
A state of mind.
A state of existence.
Yeah, a concept.
If you will.
Exactly.
Indeed. So anyway, today, you can pick up your Lumen Official Legacy Collection merchandise right below this video. It's not merchandise, it's apparel. It's not merch.
It's a state of mind.
It's a state of mind. It's a family.
It's a concept, if you will.
It's the friends we made along the way and some of the purchases that we made along the way, too.
But above all, it's a sleigh.
Am I right? Is the concept of this we are going around and killing a princess? Is that what's going on here?
Yes. So this is a visual novel that has been highly requested from y'all. It has 2 really big voice actors in the space. Jonathan Sims, who you might recognize from the Magnus archives, and Nicole Goodnight. So these are huge actors in the space. They came together. They made this awesome visual novel, Choose Your Own Adventure. Very mysterious. Yeah. cool art style.
Yep.
I know you're always like, about that.
Oh,
but
you're
it's
killing me.
true. It's
Yeah.
been renowned even.
Renowned art style, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think we're in for a treat, man.
Yeah, this is one that I've had in the back of my, like, I saw this one release. I don't know much about it. I knew it was a visual novel of sorts, but I didn't know much about it outside of like, oh, I see the art style and it caught my attention, and also the name Slay the Princess also caught my attention. And I'm like, we should play this at some point. And apparently today is that day.
I think today's that day.
All right, well,
the day
let's
to slay.
Well, great. Let's see what age I will reveal this game to Ollie. That is the question today, friends. That's what we're gonna figure out. Is like, hey, this is a game that my kid will probably like. How deep into adulthood will he be before he learns of its existence? Let's find out together, shall we?
Woo!
I'm concerned. This is a horror game, not intended for all audiences, like a 6-year-old. Don't do that.
Such as Ollie.
Slay the Princess contains flickering image effects as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasions is called motion sickness. Okay, great. Okay, whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through.
So much heart right now.
I'm so full of heart.
Heart all around.
My heart is so big, it probably should be diagnosed with some sort of disorder.
Call me the Grinch, my heart has grown so big.
That is causing you some chest crowdage right there.
It hurts.
Your chest is bursting. Gonna fracture a rib with the size of that heart.
Ah!
Also, there are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions, so no matter what, we win. There are only
Okay.
fresh perspectives and new beginnings.
I like that. I like that framing.
Indeed.
That's state of mind.
I like that they're like, this is a horror story. This is also a love story.
Yeah,
Love is, in many ways, a horror story.
exactly. It
Think
could be
about that.
scary.
That's sad. This is Ollie. This is Ollie's mind palace. I will keep them all contained.
He's like, go to my happy place.
This is it. New game.
New.
Chapter 1, the hero and the princess. I'm ready to contemplate.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh, great. I don't
At
even
the
have
end
to
of
talk.
that path is a cabin,
Perfect.
and in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Wow. Excellent. Thank you, narrator. Oh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, it moves.
A little shifting for you.
It's like a cool pop-up book in video game form.
Oh man, pop-up books, captured princesses. Man, Ollie Wonderland.
This is a win right here.
You're here to slay her.
Okay, let's slay this princess.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Literally or metaphorically.
Matthew, we need slay.
Slay. We're gonna give her a fashion show.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna gussy her up. She's gonna be peak gussied.
Peak Gus.
Oh man. Okay. Okay. Explore. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Explore. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up deep? Explore. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, doesn't it? Let's see. Explore. Can't someone else do this? Forget this. I'm not doing it. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Oh, wow.
Oh my, it keeps going.
Oh, this is a scroll wheel with a lot of volume.
Woo.
Okay. Do I get a reward for doing this? Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolucion. Silently continue to the cabin, turn around and leave. Wow.
Our mind is busy.
Robusto options here.
We have a lot of thoughts.
I'm gonna explore the end of the world. What are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about the end of everything as we know it.
Okay.
No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Wow. All right, well, do we believe this guy?
If he thinks that the end of people is more problematic than the end of trees, then I'm kind of,
I mean, trees, man. Trees are great.
we love trees.
People are kind of problematic.
That's so true.
Okay, here, we're gonna explore.
Don't linger on the specifics.
I need to know
You have
this.
a job to do here.
I'm gonna
Just
kill
get in
someone.
there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on
See,
you.
if I'm gonna kill someone, I need all the information, right?
Right?
Like
The
I,
intel.
Yeah, don't dwell on the specific. This is all about the specifics, my man. Sorry,
My good dude, I need a briefing.
sir. You don't just. One does not simply say you must kill this thing. Go.
Yeah, it's like, am I at least getting like a payout? Like, yes, the end of the world, but that's a big responsibility. Like, you know, I need more info.
Right? Well, do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already
evidence.
on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
You know what? I'm not convinced by that, just because I'm here. Also, that's ignoring the big elephant in the room, which is like, why do I have amnesia?
Yeah, gamer, I just got here.
Yeah. He's like, you're on the path. Clearly you have to do this. No, sir. No, I do not. Maybe I had a great party night last night, got totally blotto, and just wound up in the...
A lot of slang today coming from you.
You know, I'm showing that I'm Slay. I'm able to connect with all the generations.
Okay.
Peak skibbity. That's me.
Yeah, peak skibbity.
Peak skibbity. You know, Gen Alpha, connect with you. Gen Z, connect with you. My millennial peeps, where are you at? Gen Xers, totally gnarly, dude. And all you boomers, you're looking super nifty. I think you're all the bee's knees. Something for everyone in today's episode.
Great, what about the lost generation?
I have nothing for you, okay?
Lost.
Lost media.
L generation.
Yeah, taking the L. Okay, here we go. The lost generation, thank you. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? That's putting a lot of onus on her. Killing a princess seems bad.
Okay, so now we're back. We're back here.
Yeah. Can't someone else do this?
Oh, if only that were the case, but I don't make the rules.
Who does?
Yeah, also a good
I have
follow-up.
to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far.
To kill someone?
But unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
I think he's making the rules. I think he's doing the classic, like, hey, it's not me making the rules, it's these other guys, but I think he's secretly making the rules.
I think it's this guy.
I think so too.
The narrator.
Right? Right? The fact that he is discouraging me from asking questions is just making me want to ask more questions.
Right, like operational transparency is key to any interaction that we have in this transactional sense.
In the words of your generation, he's acting sus.
Sus.
Peak
No
sus.
cap.
No cap.
On God.
Indeed.
This is terrible.
I apologize. Brain rot the stream. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
You came in.
Can I explore? Forget it. I'm not doing this. No. Killing a princess seems kind of bad.
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
Oh no, you're right. They're all bad. Murder in general.
Is much better
Best avoided.
than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
I mean, some princesses do contribute to society. Some don't. To be fair, some are just like titular monarchs. But there are definitely some out there that are doing good work for the world. I'm gonna ask, do I get a reward?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
No, I need proof of. I need like 10% down payment. Something.
A deposit.
Yeah, you need that. Security deposit.
Right.
This guy's gonna ghost me afterwards.
Like, is there documentation we can sign?
Yeah, it's gonna be like, Venmo me the money, and he's gonna be like, oh, sorry, I did it, but I guess the transaction didn't go through.
No, scan my QR code.
No.
Narrator.
He's saying no.
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
I don't have to do anything.
Nuh-uh.
Can
Nuh-uh.
you tell me what the prize is
It's
for doing a good job?
secret, but I think you'll like it.
Oh my God.
It's a special reward.
I don't trust
just
this guy.
For you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you is going to be even better.
He's
than
overhyping
your
it.
Wildest imagination.
Overhyping it. Disagree.
Yeah,
Press X to doubt. I am doubting.
seems wrong.
Okay. Look, I'll go to the cabin and talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say she is, maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. Okay, fine, I'm gonna go to the cabin. Okay, I'm sold, let's get this over with. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Silently continue cabin. I'm gonna turn around and leave.
Is there any other information we can ask or try to, like, prod him with more?
Just, have I considered I'm okay with the world ending, or have you considered that she's gonna end the world because she's locked up? Which
I mean,
are valid questions to ask, but also, I don't necessarily know this. What I know is I don't trust this narrator.
right? And it's also kind of presumptuous about, like, the power of this princess, where it's like, I don't know what's going on. I just got here.
I just got here, my dude.
I don't know. Yeah, I think we could turn around and leave.
I think we turn around and leave.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Yeah, I don't like this game that he's playing. I don't trust him. Anyone who can't answer, like, again, I need every answer crystal clear if I'm in this situation. I'm gone.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You're just going to turn around and leave? Mm-hmm. Do you even know where you're going?
See? Okay, fine, you're persistent. I'll go slay the cat. Okay.
Oh, you got me there.
Oh, I put up a light resistance, but you saw right through that one. Okay, fine, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to the princess. Maybe I'll slay her, maybe I won't. Lie, yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope, I don't know where I'm going. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going, the cabin. I'm not going to the cabin. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Gonna go walk in the opposite direction now. Quietly continue down the... You know what? Don't feed the trolls.
Yeah.
I'm not feeding the troll. I'm not gonna respond to this
Silent
guy.
treatment.
Quietly walk down the path away from the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
How did you know that's exactly what I was going for?
They just flipped the image. This is the same scene. They just
What
flipped
we're
it.
being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Hey, I don't need you bandwagoning onto me, my man. Clearly, you have an opinion in this
Yeah.
whole situation, and you disagree with my actions. Don't start bandwagoning with
Ignore
me.
that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, it's the narrator and the voice of the hero.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Just
How
controlling
convenient.
it.
Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Turn around. Turn around.
Turn around again and leave again. Let's do it again.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time,
I am.
aren't you?
I am.
It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation.
You haven't outlined
If
the
you don't
timeline,
do your
though.
job,
Right.
everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Don't trust him.
Not even a Gantt chart. Like, how am I supposed to know the flow of things?
Right? What is the timeline of imminent death? Like, it doesn't seem like we're on any particular rush
Like,
here.
we're not setting expectations. There's no deliverables here.
No.
And, like, I still don't know what my payment is. And so
Exactly.
it's like, what do I get? Oh, it's a special surprise. Okay, so what? I have a crazy imagination, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that to me.
Right? Like, look, I'm sitting here and world is not ending.
Right.
So clearly there is no urgency. He has not instilled me with a sense of urgency here.
We're getting gaslit right now, Matthew.
I don't disagree. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this. Good, maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone. I don't care, I'm not killing a princess. Quietly continue down the path.
Yeah, maintain a higher status in this interaction.
Yep.
Don't show too much emotion.
Exactly.
Let's just
Calm.
stay the higher ground.
Calm, higher ground.
Silence is deafening.
Yeah, that's right. Actions speak louder than words, narrator.
And it slays, doesn't it?
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that?
Darn.
You're at the cabin again. Now,
Darn.
I'm not normally one for
Let's just make him mad,
superstition
dude.
or
Yeah.
astrology,
Let's make him
but
mad.
I think he's gonna
say,
break.
It seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Disagree. There's no fighting. This is there. I have to go into the cabin. Don't I find no? Oh yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction. Again, in fact, I'm gonna just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. But let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
It said there were no wrong decisions.
And here we go.
That's true.
As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Good call out.
Thank you.
There are no wrong decisions.
Thank you. We're getting
Only new beginnings.
gaslit.
Something strange starts to happen.
First, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you
Lot of
start
cats.
to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
We're in a multiverse.
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
So really what you're telling me is that my choices are meaningless and that we're in an infinite multiverse.
Maybe everyone should just die.
Yeah, right? In this one universe.
Right. Like, if this is what this world is,
Yeah.
I don't like it. Let's take everyone out.
Wait, what's going on?
Oh, the voice of the hero. The hero is shocked.
Yeah.
You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility.
I'm not shirking.
Because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
No, I care about doing the right thing and not being just a blind follower to some voice who's telling me stuff.
I yearn for agency.
I have critical thought, my friend. I think for myself, not do what I'm told without questioning.
You've doomed us all. You know that, right?
Clearly not.
But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
He's manipulating, he's gaslighting.
Right, this is an abusive relationship.
I hate this.
He's toxic.
We gotta get away from this, Matthew.
We do.
This isn't
You
healthy.
lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Still don't believe this guy.
Right?
You're just telling me stuff.
Chapter 2.
And yet we've made it to chapter 2.
Yeah, seems wrong, man.
Yeah,
On a path in the woods, and at the end
Huh.
of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a
Is
princess.
there a wall?
there is a wall now, yeah.
Oh.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the
I
world.
feel like we've done this dance before here, narrator. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Hasn't this happened already? Okay, no. You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? What is she? Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. But I died? The whole world ended? What am I doing here? Those walls were in here last time. You just can't force me to go to the cabin. Yep, okay, heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely gonna slay the princess. Yeah, I get it, I'm going off to the cabin. Silently proceed to the cabin. I think we need to get some sense of what's going on.
Yeah.
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the
See?
first time
You
either
tell me
of
what
us
to think.
have
Oh
been
my
here.
gosh.
Lies.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Is the voice of the hero and the narrator is very similar.
It's definitely the same voice actor, which feels deliberate.
I was gonna say, it feels deliberate. It feels like the narrator and the hero are like two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
Or like the hero is like peeking out, or is like devil and angel kind of thing.
Yeah. There is some very intentional link there. And obviously they can hear each other.
Right.
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's
Oh.
like a captive audience.
The contrarian.
Ho ho.
I feel like that's us. We are the contrarian in this.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, we don't need two contrarians in here. We've already got that one unlocked. Thank you very much.
The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day. If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful.
Still not convinced.
For all we know, we just got lucky.
Yeah, I'm not with this.
Right, I don't think the world necessarily ended.
No.
We saw a lot of cabins, and then yet again, I blacked out. I just have bad memory issues.
Right, or maybe we're put in a simulation right now.
It's true.
And it's not the actual world that we know of.
Right.
It's a simulated world.
Also, notice my finger. It's like a beast finger.
I know, it's like curved and long and sharp.
Got a big old nail that probably needs to be trimmed a little bit.
Yeah, at least cleaned from underneath.
So is that us? Are we the beast here? Are we the villain? Here's the thing. I think that this is a game that is throwing into question who is the hero and who is the villain, and there are no good and no bad. We exist in a world of gray, as represented by the black and white gray color palette. That is what this game is all about.
Yeah, it's simple, but it's actually not.
Yeah, I think the princess is not good. I don't think the hero is good. I think this is getting us to question if someone is labeled a hero, what actually does being a hero mean? The fact that killing a princess means saving the world. It's all gray. We exist in a state of gray, as represented by the color palette.
Moral gray.
Yes.
Ambiguity.
Exactly.
The world hasn't ended yet.
See?
And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Okay. Those walls weren't here last time.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there.
Captain Gaslight over here.
Gosh.
If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
Why does that matter?
Yeah, get a
Can't,
hobby, dude.
can't anyone do this? Right? I love that video games have made us so distrusting of all narrators. Like, if you see a narrator in a video game, at this point in human society, I feel like all of us just collectively are like, nope, not you.
Right?
You're the villain, aren't you?
I feel like we have now been so primed to approach everything with such skepticism of what we're getting into, where it's like, there's not that grace that I think really helped this platform and this format of game really thrive at the beginning, because we're so used to blindly going into things, but now we're not.
Yeah.
And so we just, at everything.
Which, to be fair, I appreciate because, you know, here in 2024 with the internet where it is and with where media is and this and that, like, great. I'm so glad that we're all approaching the media we're being presented with a more critical eye.
Or at least us here.
At least us here. Please go, and also with video games, please look at all media with a critical eye.
Please.
Doubt everything. Question who's telling you the stories that you're being told. Thanks. That is, if I leave the internet with one message in my life, that is the undercurrent of everything that I've done. Question what you're presented. Thank you. Let's continue on that theme, shall we? Okay, I'm headed to the princess now. Yeah, I'm going to the cabin. I don't get a choice anymore.
You could lie.
I'm gonna lie, yeah. Heading to the cabin now where I'm definitely gonna slay the princess. Yeah, so I don't get a choice here, so I'm going to lie.
Got a fib.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously.
I'm not.
I am begging you.
Totally memeing on you, bro.
Get clowned on.
A warning.
Ooh.
Before you go any further.
Oh, dang. Finally, I'm walking in the direction of the cabin, and he's like, you know what, no. Hold off.
Yeah, I think I actually need to stop you and talk to you about more things.
God, this guy, man.
No.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Let's slay the narrator.
Yeah, we know about you, but what about her?
Yeah.
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it.
He is branded as the contrarian, so that is kind of his brand.
Yeah.
That's very much his brand.
I wonder who gave him that.
Keep an open mind.
And then there's the hero. The hero's just sounding sad. He's like, I'm tired, man. I've been heroing all day. I've gotten to, like 12 labors of Heracles, and I'm like, I've done too many labors.
My mom made my name Hero, and now I'm stuck doing this.
Right.
And just don't have any control in this situation.
It's like the guy's named Jeeves. It's like, what? Jeeves?
Jeeves?
I don't know. If you meet a kid named Jeeves, their lot is destined in life.
What's it? What is Jeeving?
That's butler.
Oh.
Like anyone named. Is that not a truism of life that is kind of passed down to you?
Oh.
Really? Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, that's a cool word.
Like Ask Jeeves. Oh wow, I'm so old. This is a welcome to my end of days here on YouTube, where it's like,
this is time you can connect with Gen Z.
yeah. So Gen Z, Jeeves historically was always like kind of considered to be a stereotypical butler's name. Mm-hmm. There was a search engine for a while called Ask Jeeves back when multiple search engines existed, and it wasn't just Google dominating everything. Mm-hmm. And so yeah, the joke was back in the day, like if you were named Jeeves, you were going to be a butler. Or like Mr. Belvedere back in the day, things like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, stereotypical like fancy butler names.
How common of a name is Jeeves?
Not very, because no one wanted their kid to be a butler, to be honest.
I think I've heard someone named Jeeves before.
Well, that's why. That's why all the Jeeves went extinct.
And now they're naming their kids Hero.
Exactly.
And look what happens.
Mm-hmm. Let's meet this princess.
Cabin interior is
okay, I guess not.
Wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors
multiverse
projected across what's almost the same space.
This is the multiverse.
Oh, okay.
An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
That's cool. I like this. This is fun.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
That is one fine blade.
That is a good blade.
A+ blade.
Pristine.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Again, if I'm killing someone, don't be telling me how to do it.
Right.
Okay? Maybe I don't want to blade it. If I get one murder in my life, am I using a blade? I don't know.
Now we're doing it Street Fighter style.
You're just gonna punch them repeatedly?
You know, I'm going in.
That sounds awful, actually.
It'll be exhilarating.
It's gonna hurt your knuckles. You're gonna be all black and blue by the end of it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna fight for it, right?
You're gonna stand there for hours on end trying to like perform the control inputs to do a Hadouken, and you're not gonna be able to do it.
Yeah, but at least I'll feel the satisfaction of trying and not getting the freaking DLC pristine blade, which is just a cheat code.
Pristine blade.
Pristine blade is a pay to win. And that's not what I'm about.
Yeah, fair.
At my core.
Fair.
I'm strong, I'm kickboxing, I'm fighting, I started running, so I'm going really fast now.
Wow, fast and strong.
Yeah, so the princess kind of doesn't stand a chance.
She was also chained up in the basement, so.
And when I'm going that fast,
Yeah.
there was no way she can. I could just go right out of her field, you know? Right out of her range.
A Duke in her from the sidelines.
If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better
Thanks,
yet,
Contrarian. I can think through this
grab it
myself.
and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place?
Yes.
We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with.
We are, I can tell you what we're dealing with. We're either dealing with a multiverse or a weird Photoshop. We're living in the world of Photoshop.
Right.
And we're moving those layers.
I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
Can you three get your act together? Like, I was dropped into this situation, but you three came here as a package deal.
Right? I feel like I'm fourth wheeling so bad right now.
Right? It's like, guys, like, get your stuff together. I'm just here, okay?
Just a bunch of yep, and it's like I really don't want to be here.
Right? It's like when your friends have an idea of what they want to do, and and it's like, oh, we're all gonna go to like the restaurant or whatever, and you're like, okay, I'll tag along.
Right.
They seem to have an opinion about what they want to do here, and then they can't get it together.
No.
One of them wants to go to Italian, one of them wants to go to Chinese food, one of them wants to go to like Tex-Mex, and you're over here being like, guys, I just wanted to go to the restaurant.
Right.
Deal with it, and they can't deal with it, and so all of a sudden you have to step in and make some decisions.
Right, and then at the end of the day, what are you doing? I'm going to my fridge, I got some deli slices, and I'm making a sandwich, because no one could lock in and get it done.
Some cold cuts.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, narrator, contrarian, and hero are like, no, you can't get the cold cuts. God forbid you get the cold cuts. And you're like, well, you're not making a decision over there, you three.
Right, so y'all keep bickering, and I got Oscar Myers.
I've got the Oscar Mayer and the Hellmans and the sourdough, and I'm gonna be making myself a great Dagwood.
Right, they're getting hangrier and angrier, and I am replenished. And I'm out of that situation.
Replenish, yeah.
Replenished.
And then the walls are like, no, you can't replenish appropriately.
Yeah, and then you start hallucinating, and it feels like the door and the mirror are like disconnected,
So
and it's like, what is happening?
I'm gonna sleep over here while you guys deal with this.
Yeah.
You can't just say that. Not when everything here is so...
See, they're still dealing with it. I'm past this. I've made my decision.
Right, I'm chomping on that sourdough at this point.
Right, I'm just sitting on the sidelines watching them have their drama at this point.
Yeah, and I'm going,
Listen to me.
Right.
My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action,
Ooh, pickle.
save the
I put a little
entire
pickle in mine.
world.
It's pretty
ooh,
great.
yeah, a little
But if
acidity.
you're going to slay her, you cannot
Little
let
tomato.
fear creep into your heart.
Little mustard.
You
Yep.
cannot lose yourself.
Oh, there's no fear here, let me tell you.
Her.
I'm just pushing on my Sammy. I'm a sweet
Shut
Sammy. Jimmy Johns is jealous of this Sammy I got right now. Jealous.
Oh man.
Oh, you've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose
Hey, you want another one?
Yeah, I could.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
still
hold on.
talking. They're
Yeah,
still dealing with
I'll
stuff over
still-
there.
Hold on,
Yeah,
I'm
if you
gonna
could
get
fill
you
me
right
out,
now.
that'd be great.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh boy. Okay, Explorer, you didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. They have said enough. Explorer, approach the mirror. Take the blade. Here, I'm gonna ask about the mirror.
We should look at ourselves. Wouldn't that be fun? You won't be looking at yourself because there isn't a mirror. There's the table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Ooh, deep.
There's definitely a mirror.
See, 2 out of 3 disembodied voices agree. There's a mirror.
There's a mirror.
There isn't. You insisting it isn't there.
I like that the
just makes me
narrator is the
want to
contrarian here.
even more.
All right. Why would you lie about that? What's the point? I also want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. I'm not handsome. I'm a beast. That's going to be the big reveal there. It doesn't matter. Remain silent. Approach the mirror. I really don't want to talk to this narrator.
I know.
He's so annoying. I also don't think I'm handsome. It doesn't matter, man. I am kind of like, dude, bro, it doesn't matter.
Just make a sandwich.
Yeah, should I remain silent or just approach the mirror? What do you think?
Remain silent.
I care about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what
Guys,
else could he be hiding from
guys,
us?
it's not worth it. Don't feed the troll. It's not. Stay silent in this. Just let him
Starve
live
the
his
troll.
life.
I'm not lying promise there isn't a mirror. Really.
Take the blade, approach the mirror, enter the basement. I think we just entered the basement.
Yeah, let's just lock in.
Let's lock
go in.
Hey. Hey, girl.
The basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases.
Thanks, narrator. You didn't prep me for this one.
Identifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong. And the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get.
MC Escher
Your
would
head
like his
folds
stairway back.
without making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down.
Well, might as well leave the cabin and just give up.
Yeah, either that or we're cannonballing to the bottom.
Ooh, cannonball to the bottom. I like it.
It has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it.
Oh, sludge like
A
miasma.
discernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once.
Oh, great.
An odor that is simultaneously
Again, not worth it.
everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
Not worth it.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
See your guild in the lily, man.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
See, she exists in multitudes as well. She sounds like someone else who also has like 4 different personae wrapped into her.
Yeah, but at least they're all aligned, right?
Currently.
If they're like, we should make sandwiches,
Yeah.
they're all like, I agree, and they do it.
Don't present her with a pristine blade though, because if you do, all hell is gonna break loose.
Exactly.
Exactly. So, are you here to kill? Are you here to kill? She didn't ask a question there. That's a question mark.
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die.
Like whatever we do. So maybe this is all about the futility of choice.
Wow.
Choices don't matter,
You know the end result.
right?
Yeah.
Just like the points in Whose Line Is It Anyway? Points don't matter, and here the choices don't matter.
We don't even have a weapon.
We don't.
No.
But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward.
We could probably turn around again
Whatever
though.
choice
Yeah.
we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success?
I don't
There'll
know
still
that.
be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
I also, call out. Whenever they refer to the narrator, they capitalize he and his
I've noticed that too.
in a way that people usually do when they are referring to a higher power.
Yeah.
So, weird.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Agreed. 100%. Also, just calling this out, not to get all like Bechdel test on us with this, but like everyone is defining my purpose in life based on him and
So
the narrator.
true.
Everyone's
So
like,
true.
there's so many ways to ruin his day, or like, oh, you must listen to him. It's like, how about I just do things for myself?
Right.
You know, not for other people, not for saving the world, not for the narrator, not for hero or contrarian. What about for me? For Matt Pat?
Right. Not he. Him.
He, this guy right here. There's only one guy that matters, this guy. Us. Let's do it together.
Us.
Us.
We.
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 We shall thrive. Okay. Take the harsh stairs to the left, take the center stairs, take the soft stairs to the right.
Ooh, I don't really want to go down soft stairs.
I don't want squishy stairs. Like, stairs are
Ugh.
meant to be hard,
Oh, man.
firm.
Right? That
Go-
implies like a liquid.
It's like some harsh stairs.
Yeah.
You step to the left. The path is cruel against your feet.
Cruel
the
path.
impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs
Ah!
until there's nothing left in them to feel.
Okay.
The air around you grows cold the
ooh,
further
spiky.
you progress. At first, a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold.
Ooh, should've brought my jacket. Like this quality merch!
Woo!
Or as the cool kids would say, drip. Again, connecting on all levels here.
Peak skibbity.
Your toes feel like blocks of ice. Your breaths puff out in clouds of condensed vapor.
Getting a little slippery.
You shudder against it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill.
Nice. Very long staircase. Oh, we're reflecting on.
You slowly
This
lose
is your
sense of
life.
yourself the further you go.
Okay, so is this
Okay.
is this the real images of what we've done? There's the door. There's the very normal staircase. Cool. There is no mirror, interestingly. So if this is a real picture of what we've been witnessing, or what we've been doing,
Yeah.
there is no mirror. So he's not wrong. The narrator.
No rocks or weird roots that kind of look like legs.
No. Right?
Okay.
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
Does more disappear? More spirit.
Right?
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey.
It's been a very short journey.
Continuous march forward to a
mostly
destination
arguing.
long forgotten.
Right? If this journey had been like just me not talking, it would have been much shorter. Oh, here we go. Ooh.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity.
Very aggressive stairs.
And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you just going to stand there?
Huh. Strange.
Okay.
Hi.
What the hell was that? What happened to us?
What did happen to us, hero?
I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
It was a deep journey.
Yeah, we were reflecting.
We were, sorry. We were doing some self-reflection before we connected with you.
Yeah, we don't need a mirror.
No.
The reflection was inside of us.
The mirror were the stairs, strangely enough.
Yeah, you know, some objects.
Yeah. Very shiny
You
stairs.
could look into anything.
Right.
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness,
They are bright.
watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness.
Yeah,
or
kinda uppity.
Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Kind of blasé.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can call me Princess, if you'd like.
what?
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
Man, here I go again with my perception fragmenting all over the place.
I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time?
We haven't.
I have not been here.
Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality.
What?
But
Then I'm supposed to slay the princess?
Isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it.
Saw
Whatever
nothing.
thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthinkable.
I saw-
Got none. Mind is a
Already
blank
too late.
slate.
Yeah.
You have a job to do here, and you need
Nothing
to do
in
it
here.
now.
We saw dirt and paths
Saw a lot of cabins.
and hatches.
Couple, yeah.
Yeah,
No-
only in one direction. though.
Completely empty up here.
Yeah.
Completely devoid of thought. Smarts. None. Zero smarts.
New plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
That is kind of fun. I do like the contrarian's idea.
Yeah.
There's more of you now. Getting down here was weird. Do you know what happened to me? For all I know, you're down here for a reason. You're apparently a threat to the world. I'm trying to get you out of here. Try and free her. And this is all one giant thing. I'm trying to get you out of here. Try and free her. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement and retrieve the blade.
That feels wrong.
This is-
There's 2 bullet points. It should be separate.
There's actually 3.
Oh, there's 3 bullet points. That should totally be separate.
You would think that, right?
Yeah. None of these feel particularly normal, but I'm trying to.
There's more of you now? Or getting down here was weird? Do you know what happened to me? Let's ask that, I think.
Or, for all I know, you're locked up here for a reason. Do you know why?
Yeah, that's fair. Let's ask it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I'm dangerous.
Ooh, this one's talking. This one did not.
You know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
Do you want to keep making things worse?
Yeah, I think we're exploring the multifaceted nature that is humanity
Yeah.
in this moment.
I love that.
Yeah, we're just physicalizing what we all are, which is a multifaceted being with different thoughts and emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you out. This is all one big thing. I don't know what we're going to do with that. I'm going to say there's more of you now. Or no, let's talk about myself. Hey,
Okay.
What? Like you need me to hold your hand and tell you everything's okay? You're not really cut out for this,
That's
are
funny.
you?
That's fair.
Why are you even here?
Sassy.
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, I thought they would send something better to deal with me. If the stairs manage to chew you up, I will devour you.
oh.
Okay.
So she's the devilish one.
I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. We're probably stuck down here forever.
So she's the sad one. She's the like
There's no way
aggressive
out.
one.
Yeah.
Barely a way in.
That's like normal innocent. That's sassafras.
Right, and then this is kind of like normal.
Yeah, so we're waiting on probably one more.
Right, I was
in
gonna
that
say.
bottom. Yeah.
Yep. If I let you out of here, what are you gonna do, or there's more of you now? Because I still don't want to like do this whole chunk. I'm worried about the chunk.
There's more of you now.
And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
That's her.
I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. It must be fear creeping into your heart.
You know you can't stop me.
There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
She fractures again.
Thank you, narrator. I can see
I
that.
don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are.
I'm okay dealing with complication.
Yeah.
I exist in
How would we
complication.
even do that? Where would we start? We'd always start by retrieving the blade. Can we even leave this place?
I hear that Ash
Like thinking about
can
what might
do some
happen to us
punches.
if we have to
Yeah,
go
and I can
back
run really fast.
through those stairs. Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it. This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up.
Hey, actually.
You can do this. But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different?
Oh, deep. Again, we are multifaceted beings.
Wow.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful state on the complexity of human life.
Illustrated inside.
Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of
Stop
hand.
overthinking it. Clearly, you don't know who you've summoned here.
It's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her. Just do something.
Slay.
Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
Shoot. So this is one big chunk. I don't know if it's all connected.
Yeah. I mean, we activated all 5 of them.
I know.
I think we just have to go kind of sicko mode.
All right, Sickum, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna try to click. I'm getting you out of here. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I'm leaving you, and then retrieve the blade. So I'm going.
Unless it's like, oh, all 3 of the voices that we just, got to know. Each one is like something they're trying to make us do.
That's interesting. So if I were to choose one of these, do we try and free her, or do we leave her in the basement?
If we leave her in the basement, it feels like some prompt on her to act.
Yeah. Whereas,
So if it's like, oh, we're getting you out of here, then that might spare us. Retrieve the blade, that's the same thing as leaving her in the basement for the time being.
pretty much, yeah.
So
Free her?
is that saying that all 3 of these are going to yield the same result, even though they're potentially coming from 3 different voices?
It does seem like that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, what do you think?
Is there a space you can hit that is not directly on any of those statements?
No, I don't think so.
That would still activate it.
No,
Okay.
doesn't seem like it.
Just go straight in the center.
Okay, I don't know what you are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave. Leave her in the basement.
That's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride.
I am confident.
You can feel yourself rupture.
Oh,
The room spins, your
maybe not.
perception multiplying
That's
in
your
a
heart.
sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Heart got too big.
I told you it was gonna burst,
Heart everywhere.
right?
Now
Chest pains.
external.
So bad. Oh, hello.
You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her.
So we're doing all of the things at the same time.
It seems that way.
So we are a multiversal being that's doing everything. Also, look, here's our hand. We've got scales and a big claw.
Ooh.
Ooh, and look, our little cursor has the blade now, and a little blade.
Aw. it kind of obscures our large, unsettling fingernail.
It does. I should
Yay.
use that blade to like trim my fingernails. Actually.
That'd be cool. I
be
wonder
great.
if our fingernail was sharp enough to just be the blade all along.
Yeah, seriously, we probably could. I feel like there were multiple ways that we could have accomplished
Wait,
this.
is there more that we can get from this artwork? Or is it just like, we got it?
She's got a lot of claws. She kind of turns evil and like wants to fight back.
Oh, so we both have claws.
We both have claws. We're both the monster.
But she doesn't have claws.
Maybe we are the princess,
Whoa. Princess is we.
and we're slaying ourselves.
Oh no.
We are hero and villain, contrarian and hero, princess and rescuer.
We're all connected.
We are.
Wow.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
That makes sense. Welcome. Entropy is a thing.
But this... We can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
That was for the banter.
Right.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
That's all right, actually. I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
All the timelines are merging into one, kind of.
Luckily for all, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world, the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
Ooh, she's turned into like a Castlevania boss now.
Yeah.
This is, I've seen this boss before in various Castlevania franchises.
I think he's gone.
Wait, he's gone? Oh, thank goodness.
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit.
Oh. She's got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's got 7 fingers.
I noticed that, and then like the princess in the front is kind of like melding her face.
Right.
Like reshaping it in a way.
Oh yeah, they're fusing.
We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
Awesome. I love the artwork. This is wild.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
And we gotta merge the
We
contradictions.
should help her. I think we did this.
I think it was really the narrator.
We
I was,
just woke up.
yeah, dude, I just was sleeping in the woods one day.
Right?
How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Well, then you're an idiot.
Yeah, that's on
It's a
you,
little
buddy.
late for
Right.
regret, isn't it?
Please.
Please, 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 please. Is it 5? It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I'll do my best. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. No. You just destroyed everything. I'm not gonna fix you. Say nothing. I'll do my best.
Yeah, I think so.
Do my best. Or I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. One of these two.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my best. Oh. Woo! Got him.
Oh, okay.
Look at me. I fixed it. Problem solved. Nope. Okay, but you don't know if... Wait, sorry. But you don't know if she had the chance to hear your reply. She's gone, replaced with something else.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
We have to look at what we've done
I
with
think so.
ourselves.
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator's gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror, approach the mirror. Do we ask about things, or should we just approach the mirror?
I just approach it.
I'm
Let's do it.
begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before. Ignore him. Just ignore these guys. They're the worst. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
In what way?
Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
But I'm confident in myself. We got this.
Right, we're slaying.
We are slaying. The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Good. Maybe it's all the conflicting voices in our head, but we've confidently made our decisions. We feel good about the decisions that we've made, ignoring everyone else.
Yeah.
And this is us coming into touch with who we are.
Right, we're looking in the mirror and we're seeing one person.
Exactly. Let's see, one person. Survey says, silence as you reach forward. They're gone. Nice. But the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it.
Ooh, scales.
The body. It's you. It's me. It's me. It's me.
Oh, please.
I know, I'm so sorry. I had to do it. Ooh, I'm like a swamp thing. It's me. Sorry, I keep having to read it off of the small screen because there's a big old puffball from another shoot that we were doing, like right where the text is.
Our backup audio solution is blocking the way.
Yeah, you are alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. Cool. Ooh. It's very hairy.
I was about to say, it does kind of look like that.
Let's proceed to the cabin, shall we?
Maybe like a 2A on the hair types.
Ooh. Okay, you are at the cabin, clearly. Ooh, let's approach her.
Up the hair.
Oh.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel? Is this the end of the world? Let her out of here. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Attack, destroy your body.
Whoa.
Wow, those went from like a lot of reasonable questions to, oh, we're just escalating this.
Yeah. I mean, the gift of a fragile vessel is obviously us.
Yeah, it's us.
So if they're looking for a new body, then we're the fragile vessel for sure.
Yeah.
Is this the end of the world? Puts a lot of power in her hand from a conversational standpoint. Let her out of there. I mean, it could just be who she always was.
Yeah, I think it's what she. Yeah, gift of fragile vessel, us. Is this the end of the world? I think that it's like in a metaphorical sense. It's like, oh no, this is us getting in touch with who we are and ourselves, right? Let her out of there is implying that we don't understand what's going on, which I think we have a actually decent understanding of what's going on.
Yeah,
here.
I think we know what this is.
Do you know the narrator is asking about the nature of like, oh, he was the voice in your head that was telling you whatever.
Yeah, but also not really in our head.
We also we don't care about the name. Like, all of our choices have been to ignore all the competing voices around. Like, our goal in this has been to reject and deny everyone who's telling us what to do.
Right.
So we shouldn't empower by asking about the narrator, because that's, again, we care about him, which we do not.
Right, we ate sandwiches because of that guy. I'm not in it. Forget him.
I'm also really hungry for sandwiches.
I know.
After we ate the imaginary sandwiches.
I know. You're thinking like turkey Oscar Mayer's, or you trying to go to like Firehouse Subs, Jimmy John's?
I mean, I could go at Jimmy John's. Get a
little
pickle.
Jimmy.
Their Diet Coke fountain also really solid.
Really?
Yeah, real good.
I wouldn't know, but I love that for you.
Because I know you don't like sharp, pointy things.
Yeah, no.
Like that pristine dagger.
I know, that pristine dagger, the stairs, all way too pointy for me.
Way too pointy for you. This is a too pointy stream for you. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? I could see that. Are you what happened here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? I feel like this back half of questions are slightly more viable.
Yes, they're more pointed.
Yeah. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Which one? Do you know about the worlds?
We don't even know about the worlds beyond this place.
Right.
So,
do we know each other?
Are you what sent me to slay the princess?
That's the one, right? That's the one that's been speaking to me this whole time.
I like that one.
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Cool. Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. No, do you have a narrator? Do you know the world's beyond this place? So she just became conscious, so that's not it.
Yeah.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Attack, destroy your body. How about what happens now?
Yeah, I feel like destroy your body is very intentional for the whole fragile vessel thing, where it's like, if you don't want to be a part of that, you gotta yoink it.
So should we ask what happens now?
I think so.
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us.
She does know there are worlds beyond us.
We are meant to reach them.
Okay.
It's a beautiful thing.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Bring me more perspective so that I may be whole. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're gonna do? Okay, make me forget. That seems like it ends it and resets
Yeah.
it. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find.
Oh my gosh.
Great, thanks.
I
Thanks
am
for that.
infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Yeah, I think so. Because I feel like I'm intrigued by the longer option, but I also feel like that's putting a lot of power in her numerous flailing hands.
Or she has a lot of hands.
Yeah.
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Cool. I'm not going back. Wait.
Wait. Then I feel like she's just gonna be like, okay, then nothing's happening.
We'll be here forever as we are now, unfinished, dry, hollow. Are we unfinished?
I mean, if she feels unfinished, because it's the whole bring me more perspectives, make me feel whole.
Yeah.
It seems like right now she's talking about different variants of princesses.
I agree, yes.
But do we know if it is simply confined to that?
Right?
Because if we are unfinished, right? Like, let's say, of our person, we are to find multitudes because this is a time loop game,
right, sure.
We are running multiple simulations and loops of ourselves,
Yeah.
right? So are we also doing a similar process? Are we also trying to go converge with the princess?
Mm-hmm.
Is everything linked?
Yeah. To me, I feel pretty complete.
You feel whole, Matt?
I feel pretty whole. I'm pretty confident.
That's great, man.
Thank you. How do you feel whole?
I feel,
Are you still finding yourself? Are you many princesses?
I think I'm just one. And
Yeah.
I hope Ollie's okay with that.
Absolutely. I think we're both one princess.
Yeah.
Separate but equal
one.
princesses.
Yes.
All right, I'm not gonna go back. I'm gonna wait. She has to figure out herself. It's not my job to help her figure herself out.
Right, exactly.
Like that, I think that's a good takeaway here is like, she's learning about herself. This is her learning about herself and how to come to some sort of like cohesiveness internally for herself. I am not that, and I'm not defined by her.
Right.
And it's not my job to define her.
No, certainly not.
Certainly not.
I think a lot of us as people, we are built along the way of our life experiences, and that does include interactions with other people.
Yeah.
However, I feel like at this point where you have hands flailing about and you're trying to mold your face into different things,
Yeah.
this has to be a solo, reflective process.
Yeah, I support you,
Exactly.
but I'm not gonna give you the answer.
Exactly.
I can't tell you who you are,
Right.
but I support you in your journey.
Only you can figure that out.
And I don't want you to make me forget, because I'm good. I'm gonna wait. I'm not going back, I'm waiting.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Cool,
Okay.
thanks. Wait forever. Okay, I'm ready, make me forget. Okay, wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone.
But I'm not you. I saw myself in the mirror, I was one.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm good, man. That oven is out of the, that cake is, that cake is out of the oven, I am fully baked.
And that oven is out of the cake, which is in a larger metaphorical oven.
Yeah.
It's all out.
It's all out. Ovens, cakes, more ovens.
I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished.
Okay, sure. You tell yourself that, girly.
What textures will you leave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
I think we could make some sick garments out of all this like weird hair substance around us.
What textures?
I think we could be pretty occupied, man.
I got a lot to do. There's a lot of hobbies I could pursue.
Yeah,
Some thumb twiddling I could do.
probably some games you could create.
So here's the question. Will you place the images of you and I in a box for safekeeping? No, because we have to be able to evolve as people.
Right.
Right? This is implying that we are forever untouched, right? That we will not evolve. And I think that there's value in preserving moments of time and being like, oh, that was cool that I was this person then.
Right.
But you also have to allow yourself to move forward and evolve and change.
Right.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? an imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage.
I don't know, Matt. I have a feeling she needs to think
Right.
outside of the box.
Ah!
Ah!
I was gonna
Sorry.
say, for someone with no real semblance of a head, she definitely talks about some heady concepts.
Ah!
You'll always come back to the box because you'll
Not the
always
box.
want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
To your box? Sorry, I've lost the thread of this extended
Yeah.
metaphor you've created.
We've waxed a lot of poetic, but I feel like with the waxing process, we've removed too much poetic.
Yeah.
And I'm now just confused.
We took the oven out of the cake, and then we took a cake out of the oven, and now I'm confused whether we're in oven mode or cake mode.
And then we realized, wait, there's ovens and cakes?
Right? So, and boxes? Apparently I need to put the cake in a box.
I mean, the oven's kind of like a box.
The oven is the box. I think we won.
Yeah!
We won!
We won!
Yeah!
Woo!
Nailed it!
Woo!
Boom! We slayed that princess with philosophy,
Bam!
self-reflection,
Awareness
confidence,
is key.
self-awareness.
Completion,
So good.
generally.
Not awkward at all.
Yeah. We're very regular and normal.
Super regular.
Yeah.
So did we do it?
I think we did it.
I think we did. I think
we did it.
I feel good about that ending.
Yeah. I know there's multiple, but
I'm
I
sure.
like this one.
This was good. I don't know what winning this game is defined by, but I feel like I won this game.
I think that's right. I feel like there's also a meta commentary about this where it's like we feel like we won this.
Yeah.
Ollie would not feel like he won this game.
Certainly not.
Because he did not slay the princess.
No, but although I will say, in the process, he created a horrific monster with a lot of arms and weird body parts and stuff. I think he'd be down for that.
Right, I think he'd find that pretty cool.
I think
You're
he'd be
right.
like, man, that's a pretty slay princess.
That is a slay princess right there.
Exactly.
If we just remove the article, it's slay princess.
Slay princess.
It's its own game.
So I am intrigued about potentially, I guess, looking at different endings or doing this again or something.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know in the comments if we should. Because I'm curious, right? To me, I'm pretty happy, but I am also intrigued intellectually by watching other people play it. But I myself actually don't want to hop back into it because I feel like part of my completion journey is being able to walk away from the box, right? She's like, I'm always here in the box if you want me. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, it's okay.
Leave the demon to its demons.
Right. The box for safekeeping, that's the U box.
Mm-hmm.
The I box doesn't exist because
Right.
I'm outside the box.
Right?
So put you in your little box. Bye.
Yeah.
I'm just going to carry on.
And so by restarting the game, we're like, we're forgetting and we're re-entering the box. It's like, no, I've gotten what I wanted out of this particular journey.
Right.
That being said, if you haven't gotten what you wanted out of this particular journey, which I almost guarantee you haven't, anytime we do like a multi-choice game and we're like, this is the very stubborn path that we're going on.
Right.
A lot of times people are like, no, go this other way. So let us know if you want us to go other ways and get our reactions to the other pathways.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not frustrating to you. But I enjoyed this. Thank you for recommending it. I'm glad that we saved this for a while. I feel good. And I hope that you also find yourself on your individual paths and that you're able to rectify the weird sea monster that you see in the mirror.
Right.
And if you do feel like a multi-faced, weirdly armed princess, just wait and think and reflect, and eventually it'll resolve itself.
Slay that princess. Or don't. The choice is yours.
Ooh, and be confident in that choice.
Be whole.
Be whole. And also, be thankful that this was a video!
Ah!
A video for you! See ya!